guys, Savannah here. Today I'm showing you my recipe for vanilla pudding. So, I'm actually making a double batch because I have people coming over for dinner. So if you just wanted to make it for maybe 4 people, I'd really suggest halving this. So here I have 5 cups of whole milk. I have 6 egg yolks. So here I also have 2/3 of a cup of white sugar. I have 7 tablespoons of corn flour or cornstarch. I have a little pinch of salt and I have some vanilla beans. So to begin with, I'm going to whisk together everything except for the milk. Make sure I've got all of it out. Okay, whisk it till it's well combined. Now it might be hard to combine just because there's a lot of flour and only some egg yolks, but the longer you whisk it for, the better combined it will be. Okay, so I've whisked these ingredients together, and as you can see it's really light yellow and it's really quite fluffy. There aren't any big lumps. I've gotten all of the corn flour mixed in well. So I've turned on my saucepan. Now I'm tipping my 5 cups of milk in. Now, we just want this to simmer. We don't want it boiling. We just want our milk hot. Okay, so and look, that milk has been simmering and it's nice and hot. So we need to temper our eggs. Otherwise, if you tip them straight in, there's a chance that they'll scramble. So you just take a spoonful of the hot milk, put it in, a little bit more, and whisk it around. That way this brings the egg mixture up to the temperature of the milk without cooking the eggs. So give it a good whisk until it's well combined. Okay, now we can simply tip this into the milk and let our pudding thicken. Now this needs to be constantly stirred, otherwise it's going to stick to the bottom and burn. You want this on about a medium-high heat. Okay, so now for the main element of the dish, the vanilla. So if you've got a vanilla bean, you simply split it straight up the middle. Kind of fold out the edges a little bit and scrape out all the beans, or the seeds more, with a knife. And straight in. Make sure you're mixing this constantly. You don't want it to stick to the bottom, you don't want it to burn. Okay, so as you can see, this is really quite thick. So I'm going to take that off the heat. So I'm just going to take that out. And what I like is when you put the real vanilla in, from the vanilla bean, you can see all of these kind of little brown flecks in it from the bean. So it adds a bit of appeal as well as flavour. So now, if you want to serve this cold rather than hot, you can pour it into a serving dish and cover it with cling wrap, put it in the fridge. However, if you do let it cool, then it's going to form kind of like a film on the top. Now, if you don't like that film, which I don't, you need to put the cling wrap touching the surface of the custard, okay? But if you like it, that's fine, just put it over the top. So, this is ready to go. It's nice and thick, but at this point it's still too hot to serve.